You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your friends and family will never know the truth. Like I up and left a good nigga out the blue. Already reaching out to women and the girls, I say forget it with you. Never seen to, never understood. Wish I could hurt you, but you'll never know this pain. Wish I could change you, but for me you stay the same. Wish I could take your heart and rip it, that's the least of what I'm feeling. But you good cause you got hoes you can't complain to. Can't believe that I ever tried to save you. Straight from mommy to Diana's little baby. It's my fault, I can't admit it. Stay too long and too committed. Man, I should've fucked that one nigga, at least he had good credit. Every time I let some shit slide, my soul died. Every text message I seen, I swear my soul died. What I'ma have left to love on me now? Damn, I hope this shit just make your dad proud. And you ain't good for me, that's why I keep grinding. Wish this choice was harder, but you keep lying. We've been through so much, that shit don't mean nothing. When you fuck it up, that shit don't mean nothing. Now I'm back to loving me on my own. That's cool. I ain't even gotta pick up the phone. That's cool. I don't know now what I want from a nigga. That's cool. Cause I know I gotta grow on my own. That's cool. Let me feel good to be right in the zone. That's cool. Wish I could send it to everyone we know. That's cool. Tell your mama that her son is a hoe. That's cool. Tell your mama that her son is a hoe. That's cool. And that's cool. 100 times I don't look like a fool. Want the hoes to know it wasn't you. That nigga got something to prove. You thought that you win, but you lose. Baby can choose, be just a tool, but somehow you get used. Who knew this hate would run so deep? But who knew this love would just free me? If it's been this good, then I know this better. That means gon' feel good when I find a nigga. Sad it won't be you. I'm sad it won't be you. I can't share good news on a good time, cause it still make me mad that you ain't mine. A sad and simple truth. It's finally the end of me and you. Now I'm back to loving me on my own. That's cool. I ain't even gotta pick up the phone. And that's cool. I don't know now what I want from a nigga. That's cool. Cause I know I gotta grow on my own. Yeah, that's cool. Let me feel good to be right in the zone. That's cool. Wish I could send it to everyone we know. That's cool. Tell your mama that her son is a hoe. That's cool. Tell your mama that her son is a hoe. That's cool. Now I'm back to loving me on my own. That's cool. I ain't even gotta pick up the phone. That's cool. I can't worry about what I want from niggas. That's cool. If I don't know what I want on my own. That's cool. Damn, it feel good to be right in the zone. And that's cool. Wish I could send it to everyone you love. And that's cool. Tell your mama that her son is a hoe. And that's cool. Tell your mama that her son is a hoe. That's cool.
My name is Joey H. This is the headband, and this is our submission for Tiny Desk. This song is called Tour Bus, and I wrote this about taking this all over the world and where music can take us. Tricked out my tour bus, tricked out my tour bus. I tricked out my tour bus, tricked out my tour bus. I tricked out my tour bus. I tricked out my tour bus, tricked out my tour bus. Tricked out, tricked out, tricked out. I tricked out, I tricked out, I tricked out. I tricked out, I tricked out, I tricked out. Yeah. Darren Ron Shoddy, I dare someone to stop me. Dare someone to jump and I throw it home. Sprinter full of winners, hit the map on my mobile phone. Paradise the extra, we can stop cause we very close. Shaking hands with a fan on the west coast. They ask, am I nervous and for rap what I want most? Anxiously, I smile and laugh, try to think about an answer. It's basically like, I want it all, I need the rain to flee. Been under dark clouds so much it's been a pain to see. Patient, but I'm 28, I'm pacing around the question. Bro, I need some payments, G, back to it. I'm like, man, I just wanna live. Show the world to my girl and our future kids. So I'm on road, got a show to kill, moves to make. He bought a tea and said, good luck, I know you're making life. Checked out my tour bus. I checked out my tour bus. I checked out my tour bus. I checked out my tour bus. Checked out my tour bus. Checked out. I checked out. Woo! True story, started this record back in 17. Rapping about everything I never seen. Tried to write it down so I could make it happen. Now me and Mike on flights to Denver for the tour of madness. Now that is magic, should've stayed with all is possible. So watch your every move, it's only right I gotta prove. Believe it's right, I mean these people with OTs. From my 40 days of sleep of faith. Started with these writings just to formulate a better life for me and mine. It's been a climb, but we still going. Thankful for every moment, glad we make it every morning. Now we rewarded for the free shows we prayed on. These C notes, one dive in my wallet like free throws. I prayed for this. Now this time here, feel like the greatest gift. Years later, we still singing the same. Taking risks, catalogs and passion. And remember when we happened to trick out my tour bus. Tricked out my tour bus. Tricked out my tour bus. Tricked out my tour bus. Yeah. Tricked out my tour bus. 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 Let's rock. Tricked out my tour bus. Tricked out. I tricked out. Tour bus. I tricked out my tour bus. I tricked out. I tricked out my tour bus. Tricked out. Tricked out. Tricked out. I 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 tricked out. Woo! Tricked out my tour bus. I tricked out my tour bus. Tricked out my tour bus. I tricked out my tour bus. I tricked out my tour bus. Thank you.
Body image and positivity are major impacts in today's society. At Nurse to Beauty, we believe in bringing the beauty from within to the forefront. For those of you who are planning to have cosmetic surgery, Nurse to Beauty is ready and available for all of your postoperative needs. My name is Dontricia Dunham, and I am the registered nurse and owner. I have over 10 years of experience with emergency medicine that has aided me in giving quality medical care for cosmetic surgery clients. We specialize in a number of safe and effective options and solutions to help you achieve your ideal body image. Have a one-on-one virtual consultation via phone or private suite location. Have your lymphatic therapies and all other postoperative needs performed by a licensed medical professional. Mobile postoperative services are also available upon request. Not interested in cosmetic surgery at this time? No worries. We also provide an array of body modification services to fulfill all of your beauty enhancement requests. We understand how costly aftercare can be after a cosmetic surgery. Ask about our affordable payment plans today with instant approval and no hard credit check. Log on to www.nursetobeauty.com for more information. Call or text 404-849-0260. For education, client transformations, and reviews, follow all of our social medias at Nurse to Beauty. See you next time.
Mic check, 1, 2. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy DJ Play Something. I'm coming to you live right here from Glass House Radio. We here at the last Valley Club party ever. This the one for if you ugly, this ain't for you. If you go sit down. Yeah, we got the new one right here for Willie Hit. So you Williams, just call it available. Let's get it.
was talking to dude, and you was like, fuck niggas, every one of you two. I'm like, damn, he broke your heart, ain't it? And never took you anywhere but too far, ain't it? Got you hitting pearl, mister, you gon' see the stars, ain't it? Wrote this off of you, West Star Spangle, that's the angle. X Rose, when I get there writing songs, you the right one. Ain't no other me, girl, it's only like one. I'm tryna leave that pussy killed, ride the pipe, something, not just one night, but this could be night one. Tomorrow night two, and after that night three. And if it's on site, girl, I wanna sightsee. I ain't even know you knew about the Valley Club, but I'm glad you came, nigga, fucked around and found love, goddamn.
This motherfucker fine for sure. Could make you fall in love in 5 minutes, maybe even 4. Dive right onto the dance floor. She gym every day and she's so sexy in them damn clothes. But can you dance slow? Got all these other shorties wishing that they was ass dope. Pass those drinks off the rocks and keep that damn coke. Dance no manners, I handle her like a damn pro. Sad cause you just told your man no. Baby mean on the scene in a black dress. That good tequila gon' relieve you from all that stress. Tell that dweeb leave you with me, I think that's best. Hey, let's get ratchet, this your last test. Now say it with me, I say twerk, twerk, twerk. She don't move like no beginner. Booty popping like she tryna win a husband or a dinner. Twerk, twerk, twerk. Girl, I know you got it in ya. I'm available, I made my way to you. So how you feeling?
Valley Club shit, baby. Yeah. 2-eye, bitch. 2-eye, bitch. Yeah. 2-eye, bitch. 2-eye, bitch. Yeah. East side, south side, west side, and the north too.
I wanna be available. I was hoping I could make you sing, but I won't lie and say I never dreamed that you're the one that sends me over. I wanna be available. These bitches hungry, I don't ask for feedback. I know I want you and I know I need that. You're the one for me, I know it. I wanna be available. Who are you loving right now? I know we both gone, boy, I'll come out and say it. So who are you fucking right now? I'm not even looking, boy, I'm screw your face. It's not time for the judgment right now. Who are you cuffing right now? You should be throwing me down. Come get with this. Don't even know all the things that you do. Oh yeah. And I was thinking it's time that I give all the feels and the thrills back to you. Baby, let me know if you let me ride.
just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends, and that's it. That's it. That's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the rope. Middle finger stretched, if you thinking it's a joke, tell my friend I'm about to blow, 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 about to blow.
Are you in need of some tattoo therapy? Visit Studio 219 for your next tattoo or piercing. Studio 219 is located at 1900 Piedmont Road in Atlanta, just 1 mile from the Lynn Bird train station. Studio 219 is open Monday through Saturday from 12 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and closed every Sunday. Book your appointment today by visiting www.studio219ink.com. That's studio219inc.com. Make sure to follow 219 on Instagram for promotions and specials at Studio 219ink. Studio 219. Let us fix your creative itch.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing out there? I'm your girl Sunshine Reigns with All Hustle, No Fear. We're gonna go ahead and get our day started today. It is a really beautiful day outside, and I'm really excited to get the day started. I know. I've been late the last couple of days or whatever. These kids are really dealing with me in the morning. They're taking me through it. So I can't wait for school to get start back so that everything goes back to the way it usually is, and I will be feeling a whole lot more like in my routine, just for real. I'm getting straight into the show. I really don't have any motivation for y'all this morning. It's not that I just don't have it. It's just I don't have a download because I got some information this morning that really kind of made me sad. And we lost a teacher at my kid's school the other day, and my daughter told me about it last night, and the teachers confirmed it with me this morning. And I my brain doesn't have anything else on it right now. I just posted about it, and I just, that one really hit me. I'm not even gonna lie. That one really kind of hit me. And rest in peace, Mr. Perino. You were a really nice teacher. My daughter absolutely loved you. And Georgie, Georgie was he was sad in the car. So and that just goes to show you how long he was a part of my kid's school, because he was there when Georgie was small, and still there with Zoe, and he worked at other schools in APS. So I know the APS district lost one. And yeah, so unfortunately, that's all that's on my mind. I don't have a download for you. So we're going to go straight into Make It Make Sense. What the fuck Friday? Because what the fuck? I don't feel like I've done this in a while. I think I've missed out on telling y'all on some of this stuff. And because the stream wouldn't start up earlier, I don't have the title up there. But I'm going to tell you what we're going to talk about today. So we're going to talk about alligator Alcatraz. It's exactly what it sounds like. This is a prison that they are building in Florida. And when you find out the people that they're trying to fill up with it, you already know this is some bullshit. And the problems that are going to come with this is not going to, I just don't see this as being a state of the art facility in any way. Right. So we're going to talk about alligator Alcatraz. We're also going to talk about these little elementary assassins. I don't know if you guys have heard this story or not, but there's a group of 10 to 12-year-olds, that's right, fifth graders, my daughter's age, that planned an assassination at their school. They were going to take this little boy out because he cheated on one of the little girls, and everybody had a role to play. This is a crazy story. Okay, this is really like what craziness. Okay. What else are we going to talk about today? I got another one. Hold on. Wait. What's this other one? I'm going to look it up real quick. So the assassins. Oh yeah. Straight fest. not to be outdone by Gay Pride Week and Gay Pride Month, this man decided straight pride. Straight pride. Y'all got gay pride? We got straight pride. And he held a straight fest and he paid $85,000 to have this festival. And I think they said 100 people showed up. Why? Nobody's straight anymore. Anyways, look, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. So I need you, I haven't said it in a while, but we got to get back on this. Okay. I need you guys to share this on your Instagram, share this on your Facebook, share this to your friends on YouTube. Take the link and text message it to 3 or 4 people who do not watch the show and tell them, hey, you don't have to watch it right now, but go back and watch this later and make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. Okay. We want to get at least 100 people on this live at one time. That is my goal for 20 and 25, that by the end of the year I get 100 people on my live. Okay, but I need you guys' help. I can't do it myself. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing on my side. I need you guys to do what you guys do on your side. Okay, and I know the ones that do it and they are really great at it because other people come back, and I love you guys for that. I deleted my thing off of here. Ain't that nothing? I'm gonna have to put another one up here. All right. So let's just go ahead and get this started. Okay. We're gonna start with Straight Fest. Boise, Idaho. Oh, come to the front of the congregation. Okay, Boise, Idaho, where the heterosexuals gathered for what they boldly titled Hetero Awesome Fest. But from the looks of it, baby, it was more like hetero awkward than anything else. That's right. A local bar owner and professional mess starter, Mark Fitzpatrick, thought it was a good idea to host a 2-day anti-LGBTQ celebration for families, like excluding other people's kids. Wait, no, hold on, wait. I missed something right there. Hold on, wait. To host the LGBTQ plus celebration of family values, because nothing says family like excluding other people's kids with taglines like "This ain't your lip wrist woke fest." You think they were gathering up for a crowd, right? But the turnout, reports say it was about 50 to 100 people at a time. That's not a movement, that's a family reunion with bad potato salad. But here's where the story actually gets good. Enter Daniel Hamrick, musician by trade, Renaissance Festival regular, and absolute icon. He took to the stage in full "I'm just here to sing" mode, but he had a plan. Mid performance, he stripped off the plaid and revealed a shirt that read, "Keep Canyon County Queer." Yes, he did. Then he put on a jacket covered in rainbow and resistance and launched into his protest anthem, Boy, a powerful song about trans youth forced to conform. It was a mic drop moment. That is until the festival organizer literally ran off and cut off the mic. Fitzpatrick said the lyrics went against our values and accused the LGBTQ plus community of lying and victimizing children. Now, I don't know what's in the Boise water, but delusion must be served on tap. To make things messier, someone at the fest didn't even know Fitzpatrick was the organizer and ended up fighting him. So now we got hate, hypocrisy, and hands being thrown. Not to mention, also, while they were doing like a podcast or something like that, one of the anchors on the podcast was like, "Oh yeah, it's so beautiful out here. Everything is so clean. It's so nice. And there's no black people." Like he literally said it just like that. "And there's no black people." And everybody's like, wait a minute. Don't do that. We're against the gays right now. Don't add the blacks in with it. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Oh, meanwhile, Daniel is the highlight of the whole event, and he is being hailed a hero. His video went viral on TikTok, raking up 770,000 views. That's more than the people that were at the actual event. And Boise subreddit said if he ever has to pay for a drink again, justice has failed. All right, so I guess wherever he goes, he will be getting free drinks. Here's the real takeaway, though. You can throw all the flags you want, straight, crooked, or confused, but you can't silence truth wrapped in a guitar solo. And you definitely can't build up a movement on hate when the Wi-Fi's down and no one showed up. You guys, look, I be the first one to tell you, you got to let people do what people do. There are so many people on this planet right now that trying to get everyone to conform into your idealistic box of what is right and wrong is dumb. Let's just be honest with you guys. Right now, the way the world is working, there is no way that you can honestly believe that everybody is going to fit their ideals into the same box. It's just not possible. It's just not possible. And so with that being said, let people love who they want to love, do what they want to do. I'm even all for, hey, look, let you do the drugs that you want to do. As long as you are not coming into my house and affecting me with it, I really don't care. I don't, because I don't know you. And who am I to say that what I'm preventing you from doing is something that really might help the betterment of your world, of who you are, of what you have going on? I can't say that. You know what I mean? Who's to say that my belief and my ideology of whether or not you should have an abortion or not, or whether or not what it should be, whether or not I should have an abortion or not, should affect you? Because my circumstances or beliefs as to why I wouldn't or would want to get one, and your circumstances or your beliefs are going to be completely different. And it is not my place to enforce my views upon your life. Can we agree to disagree? Absolutely. Can we debate this bad boy? Sure, let's go. But that's where there has to be a line drawn, because again, there are so many people on this planet that everybody is not going to fit into the same box. The laws used to be made to prevent people from hurting other people. Now the laws are being made to stop people from being people, and I don't like that. I'm not for that. And that's on gang gang. And when I say gang gang, I mean Libra. Yeah. You know? Straight fest is absolutely too far. That's just absolutely too far. And the way we know it's absolutely too far is nobody showed up. Either you didn't promote well enough, or there are not enough like-minded individuals like you who want to show their face that they're like-minded. It's the same thing with racism. If you get mad because I call you a racist, it's probably because you're racist and you identify and you're mad you got called out. If you call me racist, I'm going to laugh at you because I'm not racist. Do I have some prejudices? Yeah, I probably do. I'm not gonna lie there. There's probably a couple of prejudices in there, but that is indicative of the events that I've experienced as a human and the things that I have seen. So yeah, there might be a few prejudices in there. But on a core level, am I racist? No. So if I got into an argument with somebody and they called me that, I'm not going to get all hot and bothered because I don't identify. Same thing with the word bitch. You can call me that all you want to, but that's just not what I identify as. So whether you're mad or angry or whatever, and you're calling me words or whatnot, it's not going to affect me in the way that you think it's going to affect me, because I'm not one. Like, she ain't talking to me. Like, so it's whatever. Like, So just putting that out there. That's my little 2 cents or whatever. Cause Straight Fest is straight a mess. It just was a mess. Speaking of a mess. Oh, Florida. It's always Florida. It's always Florida. In Florida's Everglades, a place known more for its breathtaking wildlife and border enforcement, a controversial new chapter is unfolding. What was once virtually an abandoned airstrip is now the site of a massive construction operation, laying the groundwork for a migrant detention facility nicknamed Alligator Alcatraz. State officials claim that the location, surrounded by dense wetlands, gators, and pythons, is cost effective and secure. Critics say it's dangerous, both environmentally and ethically. Local indigenous leader Betty Oscala, a member of the Muskogee tribe, says she fears not only for the land, but for the dignity and safety of people being detained. I have a serious concern about the environmental damage and even more about the conditions these people will be living in. Do you guys know how hot and muggy and nasty and wet and it is going to be out there? Do you know how many people are going to probably pass away from heat exhaustion? You are not going to tell me that this facility is going to provide these people with enough water so that they don't have dehydration issues. You are not going to tell me that these facilities are going to be air conditioned enough for these people to live in these facilities. Like, you're just not going to tell me that they're going to make these presentable or up to code. They're not going to care. And if you still support this administration and what they are doing and you don't see a problem with it, I see a problem with you. I stand on that. That's just it. If you don't see a problem with them, I definitely see a problem with you, to the point where, yes, I am absolutely judging you. The site is located at Dade Collier Training Airport, about 70 kilometers west of Miami. Once meant to be a hub for supersonic jets, it's now a symbol of Florida's alignment with President Trump's push for mass deportations. Under the federal orders, Immigration and Customs Enforcement is detaining a record 59,000 individuals, well above the national capacity. Florida's Republican leadership says this site is an innovation solution. They argue detainees will have food, water, and medical care on site. But human groups, including the ACLU of Florida, say this is not a solution. In a statement to the BBC, the ALCU called the site cruel, absurd, and designed to punish, not process. Despite opposition, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says that this may be the first of several of such facilities. He hinted at more to come, including a possible site at Camp Blanding, a former U.S. Army training post in northern Florida. The project is being partially funded by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, diverting money traditionally used for national disasters. Oh, I don't know, like FEMA, like money Florida's probably going to need in a little bit because it's about to be hurricane season in a couple of months. And while Florida's Attorney General James Altumeyer shared a triumphant social media video set to rock music and swamp footage, Miami-Dade's Democratic Mayor Daniela Levine Cava has called for transparency, raising concerns about how the land is being used and who's footing the bill. As migrant families retreat deeper into the shadows and South Florida farm workers reportedly stop showing up for work, critics say the chilling effect of immigrant communities is already spreading. With operations expecting to begin in just weeks, Alligator Alcatraz is shaping up to be more than a detention site. It's becoming a flashpoint in America's ongoing immigration debate. A debate whether the stakes are not only political, but deeply human. We'll stay abreast on this. I'll let you know what happens, how this works out, whatever. But I'm telling you right now, this is craziness. Like, the thought that people that are not from America should not be in America, should not come to America. The thought that America does not like immigrants is crazy when you have the Statue of Liberty that says, bring us your tired, bring us your broken. Like the whole thought, the whole ideology behind that statue is it doesn't matter where you're from. You can come here and we will welcome you. Y'all should really snatch that statue down because y'all don't believe in that right now. Or better yet, maybe y'all need different cartoons. I think there's a generation of kids that did not see Arthur, Captain Planet, Barney. Like, I know I might not have grown up on Barney. He might have been, like 5 to 10 years too young for me, but I was still in the room with the kids that were watching it. I heard the I love you, you love me. We're a happy family. You know what I mean? I was indoctrinated in that. I did my hey, Mr. Knicker Knocker boppity bops. I like the way that you boppity bop. You know what I'm saying? I had Captain Planet to tell me that, yes, we have to take care of the environment. Yes, we need to love one another. You know what I mean? Like cartoons, these kids' cartoons got bills and pills and problems and death. And it's showing in our society. If we want the next generation to be better than us, we got to do something about it. And I know that was a little ADHD moment, but that's where I am. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. They killed off Marge. They killed Marge. In the next season she gonna be right back. Like it's a flash forward or whatever, but still, they killed off Marge. Like at this point, it's getting to be kind of like, what do you want from us? If you guys are trying to tax us into oblivion, if you're trying to raise the cost of rent and living and food and like all my TikTok, it's a TikTok trend right now where people are talking about how much is your electricity bill? Like, where do you live? How much is your square footage of your house? And how much is your electricity bill? And people are flabbergasted because I'll tell you right now, I don't have a problem telling you. My electricity bill be anywhere between $200 and $400. One month, my electricity bill was $450. And I said, what the fuck did we do? And it's because we don't have anybody. Who do we fight? Only people I can get is Georgia Power. There's nobody, so they can charge me whatever they want. I don't know what the ohms is they charging me for at this point. But I don't have the things running in the house that would cause my electricity bill to be $250 a month. We don't run no AC that long. We ain't got no heat running that hard. And so the cost of living is so high right now that the question is like, what do you want from the people here? Like, what are you expecting to happen? What is the outcome? Can somebody explain that to me? Okay. Speaking of, these kids need better cartoons. I don't know how we got here, but I'm definitely going to blame y'all letting your kids watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I'm definitely going to blame y'all letting y'all kids watch Euphoria. I'm definitely going to blame y'all letting y'all kids watch whatever they want instead of watching hell, at this point I'd rather y'all watch Caillou than some of the stuff that y'all watching, because where did these girls get this idea from? 4 girls, just 10 and 11 years old, are accused of planning to kill a classmate at Legacy Transitional School in West Surprise. According to Surprise police, The fifth graders devised a plan during lunch and at recess last October. Their goal, just in him. That's what they reportedly told each other. The girls allegedly planned to lure a boy into the outside school bathroom, and stab him in the stomach. Each girl had a role. One would bring a knife, another would forge a suicide note looking like he took his own life. A third would act as a lookout, and another would help cover it up. And they even planned to wear gloves to avoid leaving fingerprints. If y'all don't stop letting y'all kids watch Law and Order SVU and Criminal Minds with you, they need to be watching Hey Mr. Knicker Knocker Boppity Bop. I like it the way that you boppity bop with your hands. With your hands. Like, what are we talking about? You can't even diagnose kids as sociopaths at this tender age, but you can't tell me that this wasn't a sociopath in the group. Their plan was uncovered after other students overheard the conversations and told school staff. Administrators searched the girls' backpacks the next day, and each child was questioned with parents present. All four girls were arrested, facing charges of threatening and misdemeanor disorderly conduct. The police say three of them showed remorse, but the fourth, she reportedly laughed and smiled while she made excuses for what she planned. Listen to me. Three of the little girls were sad and scared and crying. And that one little girl was like, yeah, we was going to kill his ass. Sure was. Do you guys want to know why? Why these 10 and 11-year-olds felt they had the need to take this little boy out? They said because he cheated on one of the little girls. Licensed clinical therapist Travis Webb told reporters that children this young often don't grasp the true consequences of violent thoughts. He says their brains are still developing, and today's kids are exposed to violence far earlier because of social media and the internet. No, it's because y'all are letting them watch Glee. And you're saying it's for kids, or you're targeting it to kids, and that's not a kid's show just because it has kids on them. You've got these kids watching Stranger Things, and the premise of this show has young tender kids doing adult shit. The problem is they're not watching Code Name Kid Next Door. The problem is they're not watching Recess. They're not watching The Cat in the Hat. Knows a lot about that. They're not watching Arthur or Sid the Science Kid. That was my shit. David and the Gnome. Boyfriend cheated, Mama Rasta. She got cheated on by one of these little boys, and so she wanted to stab him in the stomach. A fifth grader. Remember the TV show, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Yes, bitch, because I'm not about to sit up here and be at school to try to stab no kid. This is crazy. This is crazy. Glee wasn't for teens. I don't give a damn what you say. Glee was not for teens. I saw that show one time, and the episode I saw, they had two teen girls laying in the bed, kissing and fucking. Glee wasn't 14. And I appreciate the man on TikTok who said, I'll be the one to say it. I'll go ahead and put it out there. So I'll say it too, just so I can add it with him. I'll be the one to say it. Hey, it's really weird to watch TV shows or watch movies where you have adults portraying to be teenagers and they're in sexual situations. I don't like watching that because my mind, I don't realize, or in my mind, I don't give a damn that I know that this is an adult. I see this person in the situation of a child. They're in high school. They're portrayed as a kid, and you have them in sexual situations. I feel the same way the man said. He said, I be wanting to look away because I be feeling like this ain't something I'm supposed to be watching. And I do too. I feel so uncomfortable watching child porn. And it's not child porn because of the simple fact that you have a 25-year-old actor acting like a 16-year-old child. Why you even got a boyfriend? These kids is Zoe's age, y'all. Y'all know my baby. These kids is Zoe's age. Why you even got a boyfriend? I wish Zoe would come home and tell me she got a boyfriend. That would be the day that Georgie goes back to elementary school. Because boyfriend where? Baby girl, if you don't go read a Harry Potter book and sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. This right here was absolutely unacceptable. Unacceptable. And what's crazy is they probably gonna let these little kids go back to school and be in general population with your kids. Give it 2 or 3 years, and these little girls are gonna be back in general population. And that little psychopath, that little sociopath that was sitting up there laughing and giggling, you better watch her. You better watch her, because she gonna take somebody something out. Webb urges parents to talk openly with their children about what they're seeing online and to ask direct questions about without making kids feel like they're getting in trouble for expressing dark or violent thoughts. Surprise police say no further details will be released, and the girls were released to their parents and suspended from school pending expulsion. Family members from the 4 suspects declined to comment. And in a world where even elementary school kids can hatch such violent plans, experts say it's a reminder to stay vigilant and stay engaged with what is going on with our children's and our hearts' minds. That's crazy. Let me go to the comment section because that's crazy. Because that's crazy. That's crazy. These are kids. These are babies. Big Red said, this is why my boys are in private school and have been made aware of girls. Private school kids do same stuff. They look, it's not the environment. It's not the school. It's not the school. It's the mindset of people right now. If you go through, and I want you to change the way you watch things, right? So I don't know why. I don't know why I'm like this, but a lot of the stuff that I watch, I'm not watching it from a entertainment factor. I'm watching it as a anthropologist. Like y'all be making jokes and stuff, and like Pep Talk Tay, she always call me the hoodest nerd that she knows. She be like, you are the hoodest nerd I know. But in reality, a lot of the processes that I do are very scientific and very nerdy. The way my brain processes things, in a way, it is very nerdy or whatever. So a lot of times when I'm on social media, I'm processing it as a anthropological look of what society looks like right now, of the wave of the temperature of society right now. And my determination is society is really hot right now. And when I say that, like, at any moment, a person, not a group, not like war, but like at any moment, a person can pop off and they want to. It's not that, you got me here. It's they're already there and they're waiting for a reason to be able to release the stress and anger and anxiety. It doesn't matter if you actually deserve it, they just want to give it to somebody. And what really irritates those people so is when you don't buy into it. I was listening to a story last night, and this young lady was talking about how she's a server at a restaurant, and this man didn't get his food with the rest of the food, and he was pissed. And instead of just trying to help her to help him, he was like, "Why aren't you madder about this? I'm mad. You should be mad about this too. I don't feel like you mad enough about it." And she was like, "Well, are you hungry or do you want to fight? Because just tell me what your order is and what you want, and I'll go get the kitchen to flash it up right now so that you can eat with the rest of your party." Turns out when she goes back to the table, it turns out that when the rest of the party ordered, he wasn't there yet. He was late. So when everybody got their food, it was because he didn't even place his order. He just wanted to be mad about something. Y'all, that's a lot of people right now. It's a lot of people right now that they are on 9.5. And it doesn't matter what you do. It's going to take them to 10. They just ready to pop off. It doesn't even, it's not even processing to them that this is stupid. This doesn't matter. Everybody is just so full of anger and anxiety and fear that at any moment, anybody can be the next soldier girl. And if you don't know who Soldier Girl is, that is a woman, and I'm calling her a woman because I've heard her story. Like I've really heard the entirety of her story. That was a woman who was off her meds. Really, she was off her meds and she was having a manic episode and it popped off on a martyr train. And because of that, we have the viral, Soldier Girl. Yeah, 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 bitch. Yeah, yeah. Like if you from Atlanta and you don't know who Soldier Girl is, like you ain't really from old Atlanta. But later on in this girl's life, she talked about it and she was like, y'all don't realize that what you were seeing right there, you're laughing at it, but that was me having a bipolar manic episode. I was literally off my meds. And I feel like most of our society right now is in that position. They're just not medicated, nor have they ever been. But let's think about it. We have more people in our society now who are born to mothers and fathers. Let's just be honest. Fellas, what you guys do with your body before you get a woman pregnant absolutely does have a determination or have a factor on what that child turns out to be produced as. Okay, so if the only thing you've been putting in your body is Black and Milds, Hennessy, and X pills, trust me, that kid, that DNA in that sperm cell is gonna be a little wonky. Now you implant that into a woman that ain't been doing nothing but drinking Douce, popping Molly, and eating hot fucking Cheeto fries, and you're producing these children that are already born with something wrong with their psyche, and you wondering why these Percocet babies are eating the insides of couch cushions. I'm sorry. I'm going to the comment section. I'm sorry. I had a moment. Hey, Curtis. Curtis is here. He said, I agree, baby. We just had the choir and the preacher gonna rest this shit. So hey, metaphysically me. She said, yes, it's a weirdo vibes. Oh my God. Mama Rasta is here. Hey, Mama Rasta. I see you've been gallivanting around the country. You was in what you was doing in Texas? Mama Rasta said, I was a Glee age, a young adult. I didn't watch it. Too much going on. And I already had kids. So no. Yeah, Glee was too much for me. My two youngest sons only get an hour of TV a week. I wish I could be that strong, Big Red. I got so much going on in my world. My kid, I will say that the person or the parent that I really, really wanted to be, or that I thought I was going to be, and the parent that I am now are two different people. And as a parent, when my kids get, especially my daughter, when they get to the age where I can start talking to them about building their future and having kids, there will be things that I talk to them about that I did not understand. For those parents out there who are really, really like structured, and their kids, do this, do this, do this, do this. I don't have it in me to do what it takes to make another human conform like that. Like there's things that it takes. Okay. Trust and believe. There's a lot of fear that has to be instilled before you guys get there. I don't care what you say, because it is human nature to try to buck the system and try to do what you want to do. And there have been too many times that I've just conceded and gave up because I didn't have the fight in me like that. So I admire those parents. I really do. I admire those parents. But I know there are places as a parent that I have fallen short, but if you don't feel like that as a parent, I don't think you're a good parent. If you think you're doing absolutely everything right with your kids, I don't think you're a good parent. Because as a parent, we know that we are fucking up every single day, daily. There's no possible way that I can't be, because I've never done this before. So there's no way that if I've never been a parent of a 14-year-old boy before, there's no way that I'm going to get it absolutely right being a parent of a 14-year-old boy. And being the parent of a 10-year-old boy never prepared me to be a parent to a 10-year-old girl. So there's no way that, even though I already had one child, that having that child prepared me for this next one. Because when I tell you the difference between him and her is a lot. Whew. Speaking of her, Cece, if you're out there, you've been summoned because she says she wants her hair done before school started. So she's already bringing you up. Good morning, David. How you doing? Glad. I always love to see your name. You know why I say that. Every day that I see your name, it makes me very happy. Every time I see you in my stories and you are liking my stories and you're commenting, keep doing it. It makes me happy. I'd rather see you than not see you. Do you understand me? Metaphysically, me said, this is unacceptable. Where are the parents at? You know where the parents at. Now, this is the thing, though. I have not found out whether or not these young ladies involved, what their nationality is. Well, not nationality, because we're Americans. What their race is. I haven't figured out what that is yet, but I really am curious. And I know people be like, race don't matter, but it does. But it does. It does. Teacher Nitra said, I had a boyfriend in elementary school, but I never wanted to kill him after we broke up. Okay, so I'm about to tell you a little story about Sunshine, right? So when Sunshine was little, was that elementary school? Maybe that was elementary school. What's sixth grade? Sixth grade in California was elementary school. Sixth grade here is junior high school. So we're going to say junior high school. Okay, so in junior high school, Sunshine had this little crush on this little square-headed boy that lived in her neighborhood, right? And so he was a cute little boy or whatnot, but I don't think I could ever call him my boyfriend or anything like that. Anyways, I had wrote about this little boy in my diary, and you know how cute he was, and my little brother took my diary outside and let him and all the little kids in the neighborhood read my diary. When I tell you, the Libra after that, ha! I got my get back. I'm not going to tell y'all about it on here because I still might be up for charges, and my brother might be mad for me telling y'all. But I got my get back, and just know there were water balloons, shaving cream, and a whole lot of tears involved. Okay. And that's one of the reasons why I have a hard time journaling. Cause y'all be like, y'all write in y'all journal and then y'all go back years later and y'all read it and stuff. I write in a journal and I burn it. I burn that bitch. And that's exactly why. But that same little boy, he liked it me back, right? And I will never forget him at my door singing Down on Bended Knee by Boys to Men. Now, why our little young tender asses was singing Down on Bended Knee of all songs, I don't know. But I promise you, every time I hear that song, I see that little square-headed boy's face in my head. I really do. And shout out to him, because I don't remember your name, but I remember you with all that shaving cream on your face. Because why did you read it? You should have been like, no, I'm not gonna read it. And y'all was laughing at me. Don't be laughing at me. Anyways, my bad. Mama Rasta said, I've been saying that this entire country is on level 10 and that there are going to be so many fights and serious things going on this summer because people are about to explode at any moment. Yes, they are. And Mama Rasta, please do whatever you need to do to stay cool. I know that you are in New York and that power grid does not do well in the summertime. People be falling out because of heat. I need you to do whatever it is you need to do. If you need to bust open a water hydrant, fire hydrant or whatever, if you need to go to the mall and just go kick it at the mall all day, or go to the library where they got AC units and stuff like that, do whatever it is that you need to do. Because if Stoner tell me that something happened to you, oh my God, between you, it'd be like with Betty White. I still ain't okay with Betty White. David said it's sad that we live in a society where people act like that. And you're absolutely true. You're right. Big Red said we have to take accountability for some of this. Most people don't need to be on medication. What they need is they need coping skills and mechanisms. And everything is not a fucking disorder. Everything is not a disorder. Some of y'all do need hand to ass though. I understand not like I get it. See, it's the whole thing of the juxtaposition between too much and too little. You got to find a middle ground. It can't be too much or too little. Yes. Yes. I've had a tree on my back. If you don't know what that means, great. I'm glad that you don't, because my children will never know what that means. But I've had an extension cord braided and slashed across my back 50 lashes or so. Okay. I know what it feels like to have somebody come in and be like, you should have just not made her mad like that. No, then nobody make nobody mad enough to do that. Okay. I've had a chola thrown at my head. If you don't know what a chola is, go to California and watch them Mexican women and what they can do with a flip flop. Okay. You think ninjas is crazy. No. See a black woman with a hard flip flop thrown. I'll sit down. I shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up in a time where kids were seen and not heard. And if you were heard, you was probably you know what I'm saying? Like, my kids ain't never had their arm in the air and spent in circles. I ain't been that type of parent for them. But then we have parents on the other side of that you're not even parenting your children. At this point, it's not even survival, because you're not giving them any survival skills to go out in society and be productive members of society. Like, this is getting crazy. Oh, most people don't need to be on medication. Teach the children conflict resolution skills and put them in some sort of self-defense classes, and teach them about rejection. Y'all teaching y'all kids how to be in relationships and everything else. Teach them how to be out of a relationship. That's a big part of it. How do you say, I don't want to be with you no more? How do you accept, I don't want to be with you no more? Because if I tell you I don't want to be with you no more, and you tell me, yes, you are still going to be with me, and every other person that I try to talk to after that, you try to hurt, maim, or kill that person, you have not learned how to be in a relationship, because you don't know what it means to get out of a relationship. And there's a problem with that. We as parents are flawed. However, striving for improvement in every facet of parenting is the goal. Not perfection, but presence. Ooh. Parenting is not perfection, it is presence. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. That sound like one of them adoption commercial slogans. You know what I see in my head with that? You got the spirit. Yeah, spirit. Y'all remember that commercial with the guy who was doing the spirit with his daughter? It was like, you don't have to be a perfect parent. You just got to be there or something like parent. That's clock that T. That's what Zoe would say. Clock that T. I clock that. Only people who live good say race don't matter. It doesn't matter when you don't have race and power. When you don't have a race and power, of course not. Yeah. Yeah. Hey Debo, how you doing? Grand Rising, happy Friday. Of course, race doesn't matter when you're part of the race in charge. Yeah, 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 yeah. We knew all the words to that song. That wasn't no cute story. That story is traumatizing. That's why I can't write in the journal now. Mama Rasta said, yeah, in my journal was violated by my mom when I was a teenager. I don't journal because of that. I've tried, but I don't. Yeah, see, once you've been violated with a journal, it's really hard. It's really hard because the violation be so real because you're writing your most intimate and truthful thoughts. When you journal, you're telling people to get the stuff out of their head, right? Okay, if I'm getting it out of my head and I locked it, I meant that it was supposed to stay in my head. But you broke the lock and showed it to other people. You gonna get everything that you deserve with this. Okay. We're not gonna talk about the temperature of the water that was thrown, but just know there was a lot of fuck with me. Why did you do that? Mama Rasta said, I love you too, baby. I love you too. My mama got trophies for ass whoopings. Oh my God. The butt whoopings that I got. We're not gonna talk about that. But I will say that definitely I had two different kind of parents. I had one parent who look at her the wrong way, and I swear for everything that Gemini will Gemini. Okay, and trust and believe that if it's not physical, the words that came out of that woman's mouth would make you whew. I've got it's not a lot that people can say to me that will take me there because I've heard everything out of my parents' mouth. There's not much you can say, right? Right? But on the other end, I have my dad, and I've never been hit by a man ever in my life. I've never had a boyfriend put his hands on me. Well, there was that one time, but that was my fault because he was asleep. He wasn't my boyfriend, but he was asleep and he was in the military, and he fell asleep on my couch and I woke him up a little bit too soon. I should have made noise. Bernie Mac said, don't come in the house quiet. You need to make some noise. I should have made some noise. And he woke up and he immediately and I was like, you're safe. It's okay. You're at my house. Remember, you fell asleep on the couch. I'm Sunshine. You're okay. And he let me go. And the look in his eye was so remorseful that I never brought it up again. I never made him feel bad about it. I never looked at it like he tried to hurt me or anything like that. I knew it was PTSD. I knew he had just came back from the military. Like I knew what was in his head. And that was also the moment when I said I would probably never date a soldier or a police officer because he was both of them. And yeah, but that's the only time a man has ever put their hands on me. My dad never spanked me my whole life. What my dad did was my dad would make you get in the car and he would be like, we're going to go for a ride. And that meant you were about to get blessed. because that was going to be the longest ride of your life. My dad would go and we would go look at houses, and he would tell you how disappointed in you he was. And I promise you, by the time you got out of that car, you were because he's so disappointed in me. Oh God. Oh God. Those rides were horrible. But to this day, that is something me siblings, my brothers, we will talk about. Like, oh my God, do not do not let dad take you for a ride. And honestly, now I like riding and thinking and looking at houses. I love looking at houses. Oh, I saw some beautiful houses the other day. I was like, what the fuck do y'all do? God, dog, I want to be y'all friends. Them houses were gorgeous. What were we talking about? What were we talking about? Y'all let my ADHD kick in. What were we talking about? Let me go back to the comment section. I think that's what we were doing. Let's see. Mama Rasta said, folks don't know how to cope with the negatives of life. And that's absolutely true. We teach all about winning and not about the reality of losing. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. Metaphysically Me said, yes, Mama Rasta. And it's worse now because everybody gets a trophy at the end of sports. And that right there is something that I can't wait. Like, we have enough people who know that this is stupid, but it still hasn't ended yet. Please, y'all talk about how broke we are and we ain't got no money. How about we save some money by not giving trophies to losers? That will save us a lot of money. That will save us a lot of money. How about we stop giving trophies to losers and we can save millions? Woo! I'm telling you, because it has a trickle down effect. It's not just that trophy and that that situation. Every other situation that loser gets into, they won't have that thought process that they should have won. No, you lost. You don't get anything. What you get is practice. Go back and do it again. You don't get to feel better. You're supposed to feel bad. You lost. Take that, do something with that energy. But the placation of children makes entitled adults. I just want y'all to know that. David says that the reason why I don't whoop my kids now is because my mom would hit you with whatever she saw and her words were treacherous. Yeah. The real crazy part about it is, though, is that when you talk to them about it and you tell them, they absolutely are like, I don't know what you're talking about. And you're like, wow, Linda. And he's like, that never happened. Wow, Linda. You don't see this score right here, Linda? This was you. Like, that wasn't, though. That was a water balloon fight at the Boys and Girls Club. But that's another story. I lived a life. Mama Rasta said, I want to see this ass whooping trophy. I could just see his mama now. Look, see this? I got this for the time where he left his jacket at school for the third time. And I told him, if you leave that jacket at school again, I'm going to beat your money ass. And he didn't believe me. He came home like it was sweet. And I just want to thank the Academy of Moms. Shout out to the PTA. Like, an ass whooping trophy is everything. Metaphysically Me said, yeah, I was definitely more afraid of my mom than my dad. Who said I was more afraid? It was just a different kind of fear. It was just a different kind of fear. With my mom, it was more of a like, even to this day, if my mom tries to hug me and give me a kiss, I'm like, I'm waiting, like, I'm scared. My dad, on the other hand, my dad could walk up to me, he could, and I get no fear. But when I get in the car with my dad and I hear that car door lock, get just a little bit of sweat up. Yeah, I get like, oh shit, what did I do? For real, for real. Oh God. Teacher said I got beat with the yellow pages, but I learned not to mess or disappoint my 4'11" mama, my 4'11" mama. Yo. Oh God, I cannot tell y'all the amount of things that I've been hit with. The things that have and this is the crazy part. It's the things that we don't remember. um If I didn't have the stories to tell, I wouldn't tell them. That's all I'm gonna say. So if you mad at me for telling the stories, then just be mad. Whatever. I remember one April Fool's Day. The joke that my mom thought was funny was when I walked in the house from school, she was standing there with a belt in her hand. And she was like, "What did you do at school today?" And I was like, "I didn't do nothing." And she was like, "The teacher called me and told me what you did. What did you do at school today?" I didn't do nothing. I wasn't doing nothing. I was quiet. I wasn't talking in class. I let the other kids do their work. Like I listened this time. I wasn't doing nothing. Man, my mom told me to lay down on that couch and to pull my pants down. I was already in tears because I was like, God dang, I didn't do nothing. I'm searching my brain trying to think, what the hell did Miss Chisholm call my mama and say? What did I do? I didn't do nothing. And when that belt came down, it hit the couch. And it left a mark in the couch. And my mom started laughing and said, "April Fools." I don't know if y'all know this or not, but I don't celebrate April Fools. Don't play with me with that. It's not a funny. It's not. I don't find it funny at all. And maybe I do need to go see the therapist and talk about some of this shit. But yeah, I don't do April Fools. Maybe that's the reason why. But yeah. It's just a different type of trauma. David talking about my mama did that too. I hope not. I hope that Bowman, don't you laugh at me. It's not silly. It's not silly. David said, I gotta go have a meeting. I have to attend, but I hope you have yourself a wonderful day. And I hope you have me smiling from ear to ear now. And I needed that right now. Thank you, love. Hey, David, anytime. And I'm very proud of you and the journey that you're on. Continue doing what you're doing when it's hard, when times are, low and they dark and you feel like you want to go and move back and go back to the things that you used to do. Just remember, there's a reason why you moved out of that season. It's a reason why you left that. You don't want to go back to that. When times are hard, the reason why you were doing what you were doing was because you didn't want to cope with your emotions. You didn't want to deal with your feelings. You have to do that. You have to learn how to deal with those feelings, deal with those emotions, and find a place to put them and keep moving forward so that you don't fall back. And I'm so proud of the journey that you've been on. I'm so proud of how far you've come. And like I said, every single time I see your name pop up on my feed, on my live, wherever, I'm happy to see your name because I'd rather see it than not see it. And I mean that on game. Okay. Bowman said it was like that with my dad. With my dad, it was like a Debo and Red situation. All I see in my head is him running back to his car. Oh, let's see. Mama Rasta said people with short moms have it real bad because that Napoleon complex is real. Yo, I don't know about y'all, but people with short moms, did y'all hear this growing up? Yeah, she might be taller than me, but I can still whoop her ass though. But who asked that? Like, who said that? And I'm literally only 1.75 inches taller than you. It's not a big difference. Like, I'm not even in a different weight class. We wearing the same clothes. Why is you saying that? Like, I've never bucked on my mom. I've never raised my hand to her, but that woman, She crazy. She crazy. Big Red said children become entitled to prizes, trophies, and praise. Mama Rasta, my mom is a little woman, and she said she would wear me out, mostly because I was the oldest. Not a few, but a whole trophy case. Yo, what Shaq say his mama said, you could stand here and let me beat your ass with this broom, or I shoot your ass. One of the two. Either way, you gonna get this discipline. You gonna get this discipline. Let's see. Ranye just pulled up. Good morning, Ranye. How you doing? Teacher Aditra said April Fool's joke about a whooping. Now that's crazy and traumatizing. Like I said, I ain't April Fool's nobody since then. I don't April Fools. Just like don't pinch me if I don't wear green. Cause bitch, I'm not Irish. I hit somebody with that one time. They was like, "Ooh, you don't have on no green. I'm gonna pinch you." I said, "Bitch, I'm not Irish. Why the hell would I have on green? Do I look like I eat Lucky Charms? No, I don't. I don't like them thick ass marshmallows. I'm not Irish. Don't pinch me again. I am black though, and I will punch you." I mean, for real. I will punch you. Do not play with me. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go to a quick commercial break real quick. I'm gonna pull up some of these videos that I got for y'all because they are hilarious. And we're gonna get out of here. It is Friday. Hopefully you guys have some great things planned. I went ahead and I took my nails off for a couple of weeks and gave them a little chance to breathe and everything. But after having my nails done for so long, I feel naked now. And that's what happens. That's why they get you to do it, because then you don't feel right without them. So I'm gonna go get my nails done today and treat myself like a little pretty girl and everything and be all prissy. I got my little dress on today. I feel good like a girl. I feel all nice. And I'm gonna keep the movement going. Like I said, you don't have to look like what you're going through. Just because you feel a certain kind of way don't mean you have to project that energy. We are all running on hot right now. Y'all need to cool the hell down. And that's exactly what I got to say. And since it's summer, y'all need to hear a summer jam. Here's Summer Jam 77 by who? Willie motherfucking Hen.
Look, let me get it. It's about another one. I put it on your fitted. Willing hand, baby, but who the baby sitting? Me and Blade, they can stomach it. They put it around and shit it. I'm a Booker T and 95. Can you dig it? Okay, we coming for you, niggas. Say it, I meant it. Downtown Atlanta, I was running by the city. When I found out I can really do it, so I did it. I'ma rock this shit like I want to. I'ma fuck around and move. Go against the tribe, you can fuck around and lose. Shit hit so hard, they can fuck around and sue, and I'ma win. I'ma win that. This my house, you a house, get Sinbad. Picture me a goat. When you step it, can you sit that? We gon' drop this and they gon' feel it like an impact. I'm a different type of nigga on the microphone. And I'm from the 6, see we talking about his own. And I'ma let y'all have it right now. It's all about me, let it my song. If you want smoke, boy, you better buy a bomb. Me and Teasy, we in the zone like we by the zone. If you got heart, you can ride along. Y'all can't see me to the end of the show. Bicon, wait a minute. Me and Blade finna make another run again. Me and Blade finna make another run again. Me and Blade finna make another run again. Me and Blade finna. Me and Hand finna make another run again. Me and Hand finna make another run again. Me and Hand finna make another run again. Me and Blade make it to the whole summer. I like it when you jam. I like it when you jam. I like it when you jam. You know who I am. You gon' get this dance. I like it when you jam. I like it when you jam. I like it, yeah.
Experience the taste of excellence with Queen and Slim's Kitchen. We cater events, private parties, corporate gatherings, and more. Book now by texting 757-729-0244 or visit at Queen and Slim's Kitchen on Instagram to make your next event unforgettable.
I'm a real nigga, but I'm such a fucking lady since 18. My life been a film like Scorsese, it's crazy. I am still that bitch with a daydream, a day job amazing. I'm cash contemplating. I think about the green and she come to me. Invite her over when I want some company. I love her and she got me living comfortably. I need to pick me up, I pick me up some money. I got it out the limo with eyes. I think it's in my blood to cry. And niggas like to undermine, but this big Mindy bow with the underline. I'm a real nigga, but I'm such a fucking lady since 18. My life been a film like Scorsese, it's crazy. I am still that bitch with a daydream, a day job amazing. I'm cash contemplating. I think about the green and she come to me. Invite her over when I want some company. I love her and she got me living comfortably. I need to pick me up, I pick me up some money.
I just dug your bro out and then I took his hoe out. Told me showing skin is a sin, I took some more out. Like I could give a fuck about your rules and regulations. I could give a fuck about the bullshit that you say. I got bigger balls than any nigga you know. I take all my calls on my other cell phone. They like, oh wow, she about to blow, they late. But anyhow, nice of you to show.
I'm a real nigga, but I'm such a fucking lady since 18. My life been a film like Scorsese, it's crazy. I am still that bitch with a daydream, a day job amazing. I'm cash contemplating. I think about the green and she come to me. Invite her over when I want some company. I love her and she got me living comfortably. I need to pick me up, I pick me up some money.
All right, we're back. We got a couple of videos real quick, and some of these videos I gotta have a little conversation with y'all, and some of them are kind of funny and some of them really ain't. We gotta have a conversation. So let's start with, we'll go like not funny, not funny. Like that's what we'll do. So we'll end off with some funny shit because I gotta make sure I end with a good thing. Okay. Let's start with the not funny. Let me tell y'all something. Social media has really put y'all in a place where y'all feel like y'all can say anything and get away with it, and it's okay. And it's not cool. You just to be mean or to mean girl people or say things, just to rile them up, especially if they're athletes and they're at work, because that's what an athlete is. When an athlete is on the court, when an athlete is on the field, when an athlete is playing their sport, they are doing their job. Okay. I have known enough professional athletes to know that that's exactly how they feel. They are going to work. They are doing their job. Yes, they might enjoy it. Yes, they get paid a whole bunch of money, but they do not deserve for you to be a stinking fucking human being to them. So to the little boy who, and I'm calling him a little boy because obviously you are not a grown enough man to do this to somebody's face. For the little boy who was sitting up there talking shit to the baseball player, to the pitcher, and made the pitcher cry, we know who you are now. And I'm gonna put your face out there because everybody else need to know who you are. That's the little boy that was heckling the baseball player. Everybody done figured out who he is. They know his name and everything. The internet is gonna get you. The internet is going to get you because everybody felt the same way about that baseball player crying. That man is not crying because he's sad, because, you know, like his feelings hurt. That man is crying because he cannot get in them stands and whoop your ass talking about his dead mom. How dare you? How dare you? That is ridiculous. That is freaking ridiculous. That pissed me off so bad. Speaking of freaking ridiculous, you know what? I don't know what this is, but what you're calling it is not what it is. This is not pizza. What the hell is this? What the helly?
Sauce on the internet, you pay $100 for this bomb pizza, and this shows up with. If I spent $100 and you brought me this disgusting monstrosity that was once covered in clay, what's the point of the fire if it's not cooked underneath there? What is this? I think it's best. I would harm people. I probably would harm people. Not even because of the price, but because of the disgusting. My time has been wasted. The fire is on top. It should have been underneath or all around. Take it out of the stupid rock thing and put it back in the oven because it looks like pizza soup. And now I'm pissed off because we waited for the fire to cool off for what? For it to be cheese? Oh man, I feel like at least assault, probably assault, major assault. Is that a crime? Major assault, major assault.
What is the crust made out of? Because that's not dough. That's not flour. What is that? Cardboard? And I'm going to tell you something right now. If you bring a pizza to my table and you cut a pizza with scissors, there is not one Ninja Turtle that can keep me up off your ass. I tell you that right now. Mario and Luigi would never. That shit right there would piss a New Yorker off. That Chicago would never. What was that? There's an Italian somewhere right now talking about what the fuck? Because why did you even light the top on fire and cut it off? What was that dome? And what did it do? See, this is my problem with y'all. Y'all be ordering stuff, and when people bring dumbass shit out, you don't be like, take it back. Take it back. Like, you got to embarrass people when they do embarrassing shit. I bring back shame, because I would have shamed that. What the entire hell? I would have shamed that. Brian Ye said, but when did they cook it? Ryan said, that looks nasty, like goat cheese. Didn't see not a damn tomato sauce or nothing on it. Nothing. The teacher Anitra said, never have I ever. He cut it with scissors. He cut it with scissors. What I tell you, the Ninja Turtles, they would fight you over this. They'd be all on your ass, okay? Paulie from Goodfellas is pissed. Yes, because what is this? What is this shit right here? Speaking of what is this shit right here? Okay, so look, I've got so many questions. These people need to do a story time, and I need a full explanation of everything that happened. So did y'all hear about this group of friends that got Beyonce tickets, and they were literally in transit on their way to go see Beyonce? It's 3 of them, and one of them died. One of the friends died on the way to go see Beyonce. Ask me what they did. Did they go to the hospital with their friend? Did they, oh, my friend is dead? No. They made a TikTok and went to the concert. Here it is. It's short but sweet. You've been through confidence. And you're lethal. Might I suggest you don't mess with my sis?
She comfortable in my skin. Cozy with who I am.
You did not do a TikTok before the concert with 3 people in it and then do a TikTok at the concert with 2 people in it and say that, oh, our friend died on the way to the concert, but he would have wanted us to still go. What? I need a story time. I think the person had a heart attack. I think that's what they said. But okay, so this is the thing. So if my friend have a heart attack on the way to the hospital and dies, like dies on the way to the hospital, there is no part of me that has any laughter or fun. If you are to the point where seeing Beyonce means more to you than the death of your friend and you have the caucasity to do a fucking real? This why the aliens won't come now. This why the aliens won't come now. This why the aliens won't come now. Earth is ghetto. I wanna leave. Can you beam me up? I'm out on the street by the corner store. You know, the one on 15th. Got a bright sweater on, so I'm easy to see. I've been down here stranded indefinitely. I can't reach my planet because I need to leave. These people is hard to believe how they treat each other. It's so hard to conceive. Oh, Earth is ghetto. When I tell you that song is my anthem right now, because Earth is so ghetto. There is no way. Let me tell you something. If I was on my way somewhere with Cece, if I was on my way somewhere with Anitra, if I was on my way somewhere with Kels, and one of them passed away while we were in transit, I might not never go to another Beyonce concert ever again because it would make me, I might not never listen to Beyonce music ever again because it make me think of my friend. Like, that is the craziest thing. And the way y'all is laughing and getting not one tear in sight, not one tear, not one puffy eye, nothing. Not one puffy eye. And then the people in the comments talking about, well, this tickets is expensive for real. And I know your friend up in heaven dancing and everything too. Your friend would have wanted you to go. No, the fuck they wouldn't have. We're going to end it with some laughter. I'll end it with some laughter because we got to. I just want to say this girl is so cute. She is so goofy. She is so funny. What she's saying is absolutely cute and funny because I feel like the same thing she's saying. And keep it cute, y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with a goofy girl. I love them. I love me a goofy girl because I'm one of them. I see your spirit, boo. Here it is.
And if I send you this, just know I want you to come knock the Mario coins out my pussy.
I need that sound. Y'all, this is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. I am your girl, Sunshine Reigns, a.k.a. Griselda Blanca, a.k.a. Uni the Motivator, a.k.a. the Party Starter. And you tune in each and every week because this is what I do for y'all. I bring y'all laughter, motivation, current events, and a ton of crap. This is just crap at this point. Oh God, I've got so many stories for next week. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Okay, this is Hits 92.3, the real definition of it. Y'all got comments. Ye said I would marry her. Oh, wait a minute. Oh God, that is so funny. Okay, anyways, this is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. I'm not gonna leave y'all without playing a good song. You know I'm gonna play y'all something good. What I'm gonna play? You know what? I'm gonna play this one because Big Red said he liked this song. He liked it a lot. Let's see, what is it? Was it Wasted? Or was it Sent Home Cosby? It wasn't Cheesecake. I think it was Wasted. Yeah, I think it was Wasted. Here's Wasted by Jay Austen. Bye. Yeah, it was Wasted.
I don't really want to waste it. Yeah. I don't really want to wait. Shit crazy. I don't really want to waste it. Yeah. Look at this life we've been chasing. Yeah. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it. Yeah. But I don't really want to waste it. Look at the life we've been chasing. Yeah. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it. Yeah.
The life that I live so amazing. God had blessed me with such greatness. So my dreams I'ma keep chasing. Keep God first and I'ma have patience. And watch how it fall together. I pray that I ball forever. R.I.P. I lost my dog forever. Can't pick up the phone and call them never. You supposed to be right here to ball together. Fuck up the check at the mall together. They run a check up and we stun on them niggas. But it ain't the same without you on them pictures. I miss you, my nigga. But I know you're still with me.
I don't really want to waste it. Yeah. Look at this life we've been chasing. Yeah. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it. Yeah. But I don't really want to waste it. Look at the life we've been chasing. Yeah. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it. Yeah.
I ain't never planned on wasting. All the bullshit kept me praying. Know you better when you changing. Hope my daddy see me make it. Cause I ain't never planned on wasting. Out here living pay to paycheck. I've been waiting on my bread, yeah. Getting stayed with my ex, yeah. I'ma live it till it's over. Fuck it up and never fold up. Tell my niggas never give in. Pay for music, then I pay rent. And I don't wanna waste it. Mama told me that I couldn't come back if I leave. Thankful God gave me the keys. Without my niggas, don't know where I would be. Wasting this talent with nobody. If I don't make it, nigga, that's my problem. Gotta make it on my timing. Knowing that God got me. And
I don't really wanna waste it. Yeah. Look at this life we've been chasing. Yeah. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it. Yeah. But I don't really wanna waste it. Look at the life we've been chasing. Yeah. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it. Yeah. I'ma say walk like you made a goal. When you one step away, feel it in your soul. She said get the fuck up when they knock you down. It's about what you do when they not around. Your father ain't died so you couldn't live. It's your job to go do what he could've did. Should I walk like the new me? Tryna stack up that loose leaf just to flip it like Bruce Lee. Should my son need me more than broke? When I'm lost in the flow, it keep me afloat. It's been months since my son looked me in the face. When you can't find a way, then you make a way. And I don't wanna waste it. No, I don't wanna waste.
This a black Beamer, yeah, the big one. With a thick bitch, that's a real one. For these blood diamonds, I'ma kill one. on the six. Simulator, duplicator, do this shit the best. It's a flat beamer, yeah, the big one. With a thick bitch, that's a real one. For these blood diamonds, I'ma kill one. Put in hella work, I'm a real one. Lipstick on the 4G, swear to God the Beamer roller skating. Private jet, we pay for that. My bitch Bulgari, yeah, she snaking. We don't trust you lame niggas with work, we keep these bitches naked. Used to call me Shotta, cause I really bought it up and take it. Foreign bitches think they lit, cause we at Papados. This just some stinking shrimp, the rich will be on the top floor. See, we don't feed no lad, cause we done live this life. We poppin' out, turn the head, call it poltergeist. Black Beamer, yeah, the big one. With a thick bitch, that's a real one. For these blood diamonds, I'ma kill one. Put in hella work, I'm a real one.
Decatur, Lithonia, Conyers, Covington, McDonough, and all surrounding areas. Something Special Bar and Lounge presents Music Bingo and Karaoke. That's right, you heard me. Music Bingo and Karaoke every Wednesday at Something Special Bar and Lounge. On the 1 and 2s, we got DJ P-Joe. Not to mention, we got the host with the most. Kells, we got drink specials, plus the full kitchen, seafood dip, salmon bites, sweet heat wings, jerk chicken egg roll. From 5 to 7 is our happy hour. Mix and match, 2 items, looking for good vibes, delicious drinks, delicious food. Something Special Bar and Lounge, 1377 Old McDonough Highway, Conyers, Georgia. The best spot on the east side. Express lunch on the go. Not to mention now open for lunch from 11 to 3 Monday through Friday. Look us up on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Something Special Bar and Lounge.